All right, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Hallelujah. Hey, this is Pastor Dowell, and I'm going to let you know right now, today is going to be rapid fire day because I have a lot on my mind, so it's rapid fire day. But anyway, I want to talk to all of you about something, and I really, truly, with the integrity in all my heart. You know, a lot of people, you just simply don't know me. You don't know me. You know what people say, but you have never had your own experience with me. Vice versa, I don't know you. I remember a long time ago, you know, because I'm doing the Christian thing. If someone would come and ask of me, I don't care who it was, if they would ask me this, that, shirt off my back, I'd do anything. I would bend over backwards to do whatever I can for people because it was my, at the time, Christian duty. And that's just the way, you know, my mind was shaped and formed as far as the conviction goes. Well, needless to say, you ever been burnt before in life? Here you are thinking that these people are, you know, Christians. Only come to find out they're worse than Chucky, Jason, and Freddy Krueger. They're worse than the axe murderers. They're worse than a lot of things that people in the world, you know, the way that people are in the world. You find out that these people are literally worse than that. They're worse than folks on the block. So I had a very interesting experience this past Passover. Again, we had in excess of 400 some people at Straightway, and I had someone speak to me about someone, and there's someone out there, and listen, I don't want to drop names in this instance right here because I also want to say this. I am beginning to understand and know that people don't even know when they're doing wrong. They just don't know. They don't know when they're doing wrong. They don't even know how to get it right. They're on a total different wavelength. And even if you tell them, that doesn't mean you've told them anything. Are you following? So anyway, I had somebody who was helping out a particular family. And they asked me what I thought about it. And I said, that's between you and them. However, you want to know my experience with them? I gave them my experience. And then they asked me, they said, well, should I continue to keep trying to help this family out then? I said, again, there's two different orders and perspectives here. It'd be one thing if you didn't know me. All right. But it's a total different thing if you know me. And then after I give you this information, and then you continue on until these people decide to either get it right or to come clean. So they went and mulled it over for a little while, and they came back and they said, you know, I think in all good consciousness that I would actually, when I get back, I'm going to go talk to them. I'm going to confront them about these particular issues, unresolved issues, then we're going to go from there. And I said, bro, let me tell you what I've learned over the years. Everybody, when they want something, and believe you me, the majority of you that listen to me, you have benevolent hearts. And you know what I've been having to do lately? I've been having to protect you, the people out there, from people who would make merchandise of you, people who will play on your benevolence, because we're coming to a time where everybody's in need. Everybody's in need, but you know what? You can't depend on those people if you're in need. I'm guaranteeing you that. That's why it's important. You need to know them that labor among you. And you don't know people by videos. You don't know them just by talking on the phone. You've got to have some type of relationship with them before you know them, because there's some expert shysters out there. If you got it, they know how to get it. Have you ever seen those people standing out on the street corner with signs? Have you ever seen the face and the look that they put on? They do better than people who actually playing bums in Hollywood. I mean, really. And if you ever talk to them, man, they give you a story. And I'll give an example. I remember one time I gave a guy down in Nashville I gave him he was standing on the corner and stuff, and he gave me a sob story. And this was years ago, young Pastor Dowell, okay? I'm helping everybody, right? I gave him, he gave me a story, man. I gave him $20. And mind you, when I say young Pastor Dowell, I'm talking about 29 Pastor Dowell. That's how old I was at the time. So I gave him $20. Talked about how he hadn't had anything to eat and all this old other stuff, and I'm totally naive, right? So I go to check him out after I gave him the money, because I had a check in my spirit, right? Come to find out, I drove down the street. I kind of just hit a little bit, and I even kind of felt bad on doing that as well. But then I noticed that this guy turned around and he went into the liquor store and bought some liquor. I wanted to go and confront him, but I didn't, because I used it as a learning lesson, because I gave him the money. Regardless of what he presented, I gave him the money. Man, I was upset. I started to evaluate. And you know what? Even still to this day, in my 40s, then, now I'm 50, I have people who have come and played Hebrew. They have come and played Israelite. They've come and played Saint. And man, the stories, man, are heart-wrenching. Well, I don't mind telling you that I have people out there that owe me in excess of over $12,000. You know how much I've seen of that from these people who said that they need it, and they're going to pay it back to me? Zero. Not only that, I said it once, I said 1,000 times. Some people I gave a couple $1,000s to, because I'm trusting them, right? I thought I knew them. And it was the cheapest couple of $1,000s to get rid of a hypocrite that I ever paid. Some people, it only costs you $500 to get rid of them out of your life for good. Because it's amazing when people owe you what they do and the strange behavior that takes place. Well, needless to say, I've become very, very discerning now at loaning money. Matter of fact, I hardly ever even loan money anymore, because of all of the instances of people lying to me. And I could have used the money on the land here at Straightway for something else, but I tell you, it's sad. In other words, you know, there are people out there that will come around you, and if your heart is obligated, you know, to the Most High Yah, they'll play on those strings, knowing that you're a good person, and they'll know that you'll see a need without saying a word, and you'll do everything in your power to try to accommodate them. And it's always going to be, oh, thank you. Man, I've done that, man. I've gave people money because they needed it, only for them to run to YouTube, Facebook, or whatever, and just run down my name and slander me like you wouldn't believe. So, excuse me if I'm pretty much gun shy about not giving out money nowadays. It's just the way it is. You follow me? And I think I pretty much done about the last of my loaning to people, because it's just a sad situation. When you think you know someone, you really truly don't. And some people are just using, you know what, I'm gonna see what I can get out of him. I'm gonna see what I can get out of them. Watch this. Because this is the last time, he don't know it, but I'm not communicating to him, but this is the last time they're gonna see me. So I'm gonna see how much I can get from it, and I'm gone. I'm like, what in the world? It's sad, isn't it? Isn't it sad? Because the truth is, I'm a pretty honest and truthful guy, whether you believe me or not. I just got a text message this morning from a close friend of mine that says, man, there are people out there still making videos about you, Pastor, and they are running your name down, so I prayed against them. See, that's a friend. But I want to let y'all know this. I really, truly am totally unconcerned about what people are saying. Why? Because it's the doing that lets you know what people are. That's really the truth. Y'all have a wonderful day. I hope you learned something from this message right here.